We're heading north now, heading up through the channels up here. Just got to watch we're running out of water, heading too far over. Pretty amazing, these jetties, they look awesome. Two to 3 knots. We've decided, instead of stopping in the tidal channel at the entrance here by Ko Kam, we've punched forward another about 25 miles up to a couple of islands up here that are out in the clear water, a bit of coral, what I look at on the satellite, and sandy beaches, and it's a national park. So should be lovely. We're just punching up here now, sailing along. Beautiful 9-10 knots of wind, so we're sailing on beautifully. We've only got a couple of hours, hour and a half, and we'll be there.
It's gonna get close.
He just threw a float over, so I didn't see if it was actually a pot or a line. Oh, there's the anchor for it.
So the guy's throwing out, he's got a trap out, he's got a line out, he's throwing traps out just in front of us. And he started when we first started. He's got to run out of line soon.
Look how long it is. Idiot, mate.
I know. There's no buoys, so we should be okay. He's far enough ahead.
What if they're not on the bottom?
Surely it's got to be. They've got to sink. They've got to pull something down because they've got no floats on them. They're just
He's pulling. He's at it again. He's trying to chase him down. He's cut between me and Southern Blue. Oh, he's cut right through. He's cut right through between the two of us, throwing pots over. A big long line of pots. This is ridiculous. So obviously we're worried that we'll get tangled and cause damage either to ourselves and also to him, and then he'll come back and then claim some insurance costs and want us to pay for damages. So a bit ridiculous when this is what's being done and claiming damage. Well, we crossed it once, we're going to cross it a second time. Now he's cutting back again. No idea if he's dragging another line here. This is going to be exciting. Yep, there they go. So I cannot see a float that he's dropped here. So I think he's just done a big U-turn and kept dropping. Oh, we're crossing it now. Can't see anything. Except for the rubbish. Oh, hopefully it was on the bottom, we didn't get caught. So we've finally got enough wind angle. We've got the screecher out behind us and a full main, and we're punching along doing 7 knots in 10 or 11 knots of wind. So yeah, pretty happy with the performance. We're getting along beautifully here.
Where are we?
We are in Ko Kam Yay, Ko Kam Nui, and Ko Kam Top. Ko Kam.
Lots of Ko Kam. We got a boat up our bum.
So we're trying to head over to the other side here on our port side, on our left. It's a nice sandy beach up there, but there's a reef that's not very well charted in here. So we're just trying to keep clear, keeping over this side to the east of it.
Because how much we're in 4 metres?
We've got 4 under keel at the moment. and over there it says 0, so it's lining up with the sonar charts. So they're using those at the moment, and the satellite. On the satellite I can see it.
Well, that's pretty shallow.
Yeah, I reckon we'll tip load up. We're right. Is it rock or is it reef?
Very shallow here.
It's getting very shallow.
I can go sit on the swing if you want to go and get...
This is all reconstituted wood. This is all fake wood. Deck will last forever. I think that's more protected over there. If this is the way the wind's going to blow tonight, we're not in the best spot. Yeah. Alright, well, let's head back and work out then. If we head over that side, it's only a bloody 10-minute drive across.
Yeah.
Then we'll be out of it.
Better to be comfortable.
And we're not stressing about dragging all night. Well, after our lovely walk on the beach back there, the wind has swung and now we were on a lee shore, so we don't want to stay like that tonight because you never sleep well, because if you drag, you're finished. So we've just cut back over to the other side over here to Ko Kam Nui, which is where the boat was when we drove past, so he obviously knew better. He was here last night. So we're already coming over and it's already looking flat and much nicer, so we'll get re-anchored and then we'll have dinner. So on our sonar charts, there's a bit of a deeper hole up in here. So I'm aiming to head up into that way a bit more. So still another 0.45 nautical miles. So hopefully that gives us protection and the wind doesn't turn again. Looks like we got a morning breeze and an afternoon sea breeze. So sea breeze seems to have eased up now, and now we're getting that land breeze that will persist all night. So today we're heading out to the Surin Islands. It's about 30 miles offshore. Heading out because there should be some diving options and a bit more clearer water. So head out here for a couple of days before we have to head back to Phuket. So I don't know if it's picking them up, but you can see southern blue here just weaving through all these traps. We've had the same behind us as well. They are everywhere. It's a minefield out here today. Yeah, they're not nets at least, so we can just weave between them, but you're always worried when you get there and there's a bit of polystyrene debris and it makes like a line and you think, oh, there might be a string of floats here. So, oh, we're getting through. We got more coming up here. There it is, just up there. And it looks like the boat that's up here is doing it now, dropping the pots. It looks like he's stopped. I just saw him throwing traps over the side. I wonder if we're going to have another repeat of yesterday. We're cutting across the front of us. Well, these look like a different trap. These are much bigger traps. The other ones are throwing lots of little traps. So it looks like he only got a couple of traps, so it must be on the bottom of each of these floats.
Just arriving at Surin Islands. Yeah, I think he wants that one. I think he wants the shallow one. What he's choosing?
So it's the moment of truth. We haven't tried our compressor yet on the inverter. So theory says it will run. Let's flick the switch and I hope she kicks. What's that error? Not looking good.
Overload.
Oh, Jesus. Have we got power there again?
Power where?
Is the inverter on? We've got 240, the power to the inverter on? No, all the power's off. Right, you got power back. They're running it through another circuit breaker. Where's the 240 go? The battery comes out of there, the 240, and there must be another circuit breaker. We tripped the circuit breaker for the first shot, overloaded it, but now we're running. It should be okay, just don't turn it off. Let's go back and check the load on the inverter. So the inverter's running at about 80%. It's a little bit high for my liking. So I'm not sure what the answer is. Yeah, 80% is a bit high, and it's going to do that for an hour. Have to think about that one for a bit, whether we need a dual inverters or we need a petrol compressor. Well, I was worried because the inverter tripped, maxed out, but we've just finished pumping up basically 2 tanks. I'm just topping them up now. There they are, still pumping away over the noise, you can hear it. And we're almost full, so that's running off the inverter. I've got an engine running to keep the batteries topped up, but I think we've got it working. It's dive day today. I've just finished setting up our new BCDs that we've brought over. Had a bit of trouble, burst an O-ring already on the new hose, but that's right, we had a spare for that one, so that's all going again, and we're going to get ready now and motor up around the point just a little bit, just to get some bit of a wall along there we want to dive, and go check out our first dive in Thailand.
Oh, we don't have the boots to damage the bottom at least.